Yo, what up, y'all? This is Boy 713E. I'm about to do the Perso Sweet segment with Hot Dogs TV. I smoked my sweet before we did this, so. My name is 713E. The way I got that name, I was working and I was changing my username, my sign-in name or whatever. My homie was like, hey, put 713E. Talked about it a little bit after that, and then shit from that day on, I started calling myself 713E.
And so, like, where exactly in Houston are you from, and like, what was your upbringing like?
So I'm from Richmond, which is outside of like the city of Houston. But as far as my upbringing, it wasn't really until I graduated high school that I actually lived like in the city. So that's when I really started to gain the heavy like Houston influence.
Throughout school, high school, that's a very pivotal point in everybody's life where you kind of really decide that group of friends, the music that you like, that really start taking effect on you. So what were some of those changes like for you? Like,
there were a couple of artists that I looked at and kind of like idolized, I guess, coming up. It wasn't really, again, like, I don't know. My high school wasn't like really built off of like that wave. Honestly, like I knew certain albums from certain people. It was a select few people. It's like Drake, Drake, Jay-Z, shit like, and Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Those are like my main people. I got on to Dom Kennedy my senior year, and thanks to my homies, they put me on, took me to a concert. That's when he was out here for the Get Home Safely tour. After that, Dom Kennedy instantly became one of my favorites. But it wasn't really until college, like sophomore year, that I really started to like dig in deep to like people's music, like real deep.
Was it a reason behind that, or did you just like start growing passion for it?
I always been around music for a long time. Like all my life I've been around music. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up in church, always around music. 2 times a week, you know what I'm saying? It's music. You feel me? 6th grade, I was in the band. I play the drums for my church now, so music has always been a part of my life. My dad, was into music. My mom played piano, they both play instruments. But I guess it was just like a timing thing, I don't know.
Yeah.
To be honest, like shit, when I was in high school, I was really just thinking about making money. Like I had a couple of hustles, throughout high school. Shit, I was refereeing my senior year in high school. You know what I'm saying? So.
Was it like any other like passions or like hobbies that you was into during that time frame?
Sports. I wanted to go to college and walk on. That never happened, unfortunately. That was really it though. I don't know, cause like thinking back on it now, I really can't even say that I really had like a plan. Like I really didn't know.
Yeah.
What was really like about to go down. Like I knew I just wanted to like do something great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like on a very high level.
So what was that first song, or when did you take it upon yourself? Like, man, I'm just trying to make some music, or I'm gonna start putting out music.
Man, bro. So the music came in 2017. That was a very pivotal year. Cause a lot of risks were taken that year. I did a lot of crazy shit that year. But it was really fun. But spring, I really like, man, like I had it with school, bro. Like it was just like I couldn't like just sit in class, you know what I'm saying? So I really kind of stopped going, and then we was going to the studio. I'm talking about like late night studio sessions, staying up all day, you know what I'm saying, just working. But we was pushing it, you know what I'm saying? So that first song came out, we had some energy already behind us. Reason being is because me and my boy T had started our business about 2 years before that, and so that was really our wave then. You know what I'm saying? Then the music came. Then the music kind of came out of nowhere. To be honest, it was, I don't know. One of the homies is doing music already, and that's when I actually really got into the industry and like really started to like try to figure out like what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And then coming to the conclusion, I was like, all right, I don't know. Don't really fuck with it that much. I should try it. You know what I'm saying? Again, just trying to do something, you know, on a high level.
Since then, how has that like just shifted your point of view towards that craft?
Shit, I fell in love with it. Like, now it's like, when there's nothing to do, I want to make music. When there is something to do, I want to make music. You know what I'm saying? It's like, sometimes I be feeling like shit. I just want to like, if I can bring all of my work into the studio and just have beats playing, and then, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, bet. I'm in this position right here, doing something for about 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Shit, I just thought of like a hook or something like that. Or I just, you know, I'm into this beat. Let me go to this mic and just press record real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I envision that shit. You know.
Yeah, and just with being an artist in Houston, you know, they say one of the hardest places to make it out of is Houston, just because one is really an independent city. Like, niggas don't really care to work together if they don't know you or you're not flashing some bands in their face. So what is your approach to, you know, just getting in the mix in the scene here or trying to put your own stamp in it?
Man, bro, just be as much of an asset to the city as I can in different ways. And, you know, gain attention in different ways. You know, and a big part of that is, you know, of course, again, our business that brings a lot of, you know, different attention and stuff like that. And it allows us to not even really think about the fact that that's how it is. It just pushes us to be able to just do our shit, you know, and just keep doing it until more and more people hear. They'll want to work. I mean, shit. Whenever you can provide more than just a verse or a song, you know what I'm saying, people will be willing to fuck with you, you know, on something other than just music. And that's when niggas from Houston actually fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the OG Houston rappers, you know what I'm saying, that's who it's kind of hardest to break, you know what I'm saying, nowadays. When you're coming up as a you know, a young person or a, you know, a newcomer in the game, it's like they don't really put that type of energy into music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're business people at this point. You feel me? So you have to, you know, come with an approach of like, it's all about the money. Like Pimp C say, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do this for money. Not really the music, but like the way we live, like what we do for a living. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the money. You know what I'm saying? So it don't gotta be necessarily flashing bands. That's the approach, you know what I'm saying? Because nigga ain't gonna turn down, you know, a couple thousand for a verse. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you can approach it different ways. And then maybe that'll change the perspective.
And just another quick question stemming off that, because, you know, like you said, Pimp C say you gotta have money, but we always was taught growing up that that's the root of all evil, but you gotta have it.
That's been on my mind and like my heart, you know what I'm saying, for a while now. It's just that concept or that question. You know how like people say, okay, bet, like you have rich people and you have wealthy people, right? The way I start to view rich people and wealthy people is that rich people are people who have a lot of money to show, have a lot of money to give, you know what I'm saying, have a lot of money to receive. Those are rich people. But they may not be living comfortably. They may be working 60 hours a week, you know what I'm saying? Or they may be overworking their brain. They may not be able to take, you know, vacations, do this and do that. Whereas you have wealthy people, right, who literally get to do whatever the fuck they want to do, but may not necessarily be making $1 million a year, you know what I'm saying? But they still get to do what the fuck they want to do whenever they want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So my fault, I'm gonna get kind of high.
Nah, you good, you good.
What was we going with that, huh?
Like just, you know, how you were saying.
So it's called Hot Thoughts, right?
Yeah.
You can actually keep that.
Oh,
You don't even cut that whole out. They gotta know.
They gotta know what transpired. For
Yeah.
sure. All right,
This is Hot Thoughts TV, guys.
Hello.
No, wait, yeah, I was saying, hold on. If you remember where we were at,
We were talking.
I really want to answer that question.
How you were saying like you gotta have money, but
right, exactly.
Yeah.
So in that, I'm saying, okay, bet. Remember, I had brought up, when you have more things to actually show for, you have more things to focus on, right? So I'm really in the process right now of saying, okay, bet. If I put my focus on all of these streams of income, you know what I'm saying, then the money's not going to be a problem. Sooner or later. I'm not going to say I'm about to get rich right now, but the money's not going to be a problem sooner or later. And sooner or later, I'll be able to do all this shit that I'm doing whenever I want to do it, because you've gotten to the point that it's working for you and you don't have to do anything, even if it's only making you $500,000 a year. Depending on how you choose to run it, you can be in a 500 square foot building that you doing shit out of, but you making it happen. You know what I'm saying? And you doing what you want to do. That's when money don't become a necessity. Man, bro, honestly, I don't know. Shit is being an embarrassment. Like, I haven't worked with many artists, but I do have a big feature. It's kind of slept on, but it's a good feature with Glasses Malone on Cali. Shout out to the homie. That was a blessing, bro. Like, it's a real nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually really glad that I can actually call him like a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that was a big feature. But other than that, bro, shit. One of the homies from my side of town, who actually really kind of not introduced me to it, but he was already rapping, so I kind of went to him before I actually made that final decision to do it. But I got features with him, and then one of my producers. But and then like my right hand man, shit, the nigga who came in the game with me, my name Martel Renz. A lot of my hits are with him. But yeah, other than that shit, I haven't really got out like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, you know what I'm saying, I won't give a date. Be thinking like summertime maybe. Houston Forever remix, you know what I'm saying? I do have some names, you know what I'm saying? Some big names gonna be on that hoe. So yeah, we gonna break the ice, you know what I'm saying? We gonna break the ice.
Discussing like last year was pretty hectic, you know what I'm saying? Especially as a creative, and knowing that you tapped into the business. How did that like change your approach? Because it was like a year for everybody to lock in.
Yeah, man, shit. It was just still gonna depend on what you was gonna focus on, bro. Was it gonna be the bread, or was it gonna be the opportunities that made, you know what I'm saying, be around in them times? And honestly, bro, it's crazy because I don't know if T remember, but I was telling everybody in our company 2019, bro, coming out of 2019, I was like, dog, y'all get ready, cause like our minds about to be like tested. And like honestly, I don't even know why I was saying that. Well, my mind was already being tested, bro. Like I was going through some shit, and so I was just like, man, bro, let me just tell these niggas, I don't know what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? But just get ready. And of course, didn't even know that shit was gonna happen. But that's really what it was for me. It was like, bro, just keep your mind like right. Keep your mind right. Let it be led by your soul. You know what I'm saying? So that means, you know what I'm saying, get closer to God. Take the opportunity. You can't, I mean, for half the year you couldn't do shit.